Okay, so hello and welcome back to Goo Monday's Coins and Banknotes. Now we are looking at a Australian halfpenny from 1947, and this is the coin we're going to review. So with these videos, I have in a playlist, and I'm going to review every Australian year and every Australian coin I can get. Probably not the 1930 penny, because I don't have $1 billion. And this is not a low mint coin. It has a mintage of 10,725,000. Although if you look on Numistar, they have a different mintage, which someone has gotten off their PCGS website, and the mintage of that one is 9,293,000. So I'm not too sure if that's correct. Okay, so roughly about 10 million. Okay, these are all minted at the Perth Mint, so they should have a dot after penny. If it doesn't have a dot after penny, obviously it's a die fill or missing dot, which will be an error coin. And these two both have the dot after penny. Now there was none minted in the UK or India or any other place apart from Perth. So we have the Kruger Grey, that's what the KG is. And the kangaroo is facing towards the right, Australia, halfpenny. And the front of the coin always has the portrait of the king. Okay, George V, King of Great Britain, Defender of the Faith, Emperor of India, blah 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 blah. So this one is probably in very fine condition. There's a really worn head of this guy. So in that condition and lower, they're only worth $1. If you want to buy an uncirculated one, you will be paying probably about $40 for one. So really, for that price, it's just not worth grading these because of these high mintages, unless you really just want to grade one for your collection. But there should be some graded anyway. Okay, so what is the weight of this coin? Well, it's just a normal bronze halfpenny of 5.67 grams. It is 25.5 millimeters in diameter. So if you're not too sure what diameter is, there's my little marker. It's going from one side to the other at the widest width. And the thickness, so the thickness we're talking about here is 1.7 millimeters. And it's coin alignment. And they issued this design up until 1964. When they stopped minting them in 1966, we changed over to decimal currencies, which we use now. And they didn't issue any corresponding coins in the half-cent range. Okay, there seems to be a lot of die cracks and cuds. So cuds are like little dots or something, just little blobs of metal. Die crack would actually go through the coin somewhere, and it's like a line. So they're pretty not too hard to get, but obviously not too common either. The three things you need to get that are unique to this coin are rotated upset to 11 o'clock. So if you rotate it that way, the one side should be portrait, should be facing like that, so the nose will be facing a bit down. Okay, so if you spin it around, it should go something like that. There is denticles on the KG before half, so obviously there's extra denticles there, so it might have been extra engraving. And interesting one under here is a pouch. So kangaroos, the females usually have a pouch around here, in which they keep the babies in. And sometimes you can see it on these coins. This one I don't think you can find it, but I have found it on other dates. So this one had denticles, no pouch. So look at this, should just like a little half circle, half an egg, whatever you want to call it. Is this one rotated? Nope. It's also pretty damaged. Okay, as for sold coins, These ones are for sale, but I'm looking for errors. I suppose if you want to find errors, you need to go to the highest value. Okay, so obviously they start for about $1. Oh, and we've got quite a few errors, which I would say are pretty good. So this is double struck coin, and that has a nice doubling. So yeah, halfpenny 47. There's a dot, and it's also on both sides. So obviously this has jumped out somehow, and because there is no, so I'd say the actual collars come off and the coins moved. So you can see there's the ear there doubling. So it's actually quite a nice error. Obviously someone's been kept it for quite a long time. Okay, then we have, looks like a ram strike. Need to, yeah, so looks like this has come, the collar's still there, but the planchet's come out and it's been pressed down. So that's why it looks like, yeah, it has like a rounding effect there. It means that the collar's still there, it's been pushed, the coin's been pushed down. Okay, that's also a good error. That's what you should look for. But those ones are pretty obvious, so they should have been picked out quite early. Okay, this one, pretty good condition, $150. Graded coin, 175. Now, would you buy something like this? It is MS64BN, so bronze. So not really, yeah, it's an okay coin. But considering, look, there's the mintage that they have there, which might be correct, and the other one might be wrong, or that one might be wrong. So PCGS and Renix can actually fight over that. Okay, another one. Blah blah. And this one's not an error. This has been probably damaged by the environment, so someone's lost it. So this is just environmental damage. So that's why it's good to actually learn about error coins and what is an error coin. Obviously this person has no idea what an error coin is. But more damaged coins. Another graded one. Another, is that a ram strike or broad strike? Okay, that one, definitely an error coin. Turn it over, looks like a ram strike again. So the broad strike means the collar's come off. Ram strike, the collar has not. Okay, so I haven't seen any broad strike. Just means the collar's come off and the metal's just flowed out. Okay, clip planchet. So these ones, not too common to get. So that means that's just the edge of the metal. So when they cut the actual coin out, the metal is missing there. And when they strike the coin, there's usually a weakness on the other side, which we do. That's cool. What do they call it? Blakely's effect. So that's how you know that someone hasn't cut it. So there is an effect there. And let's have a look on the other side. Yeah. And there is weakness there as well. And usually you have fishtailing on the bottom of the lettering. Yeah, you can see fishtailing there, fishtailing there. And that's effect because the pressure is not as great. So that's actually quite a nice error. How much do they want for that? Oh, $25. Yeah, not too much. If you're into errors, it's probably a good one to get. Here we have ghosting, which is good. Weak strike, is that a weak strike or is it just well circulated? Okay, looking at it, I don't see that much circulation damage on the coin. How about the other side? Yeah, this just rings as being a grease strike, or maybe just a weak strike itself. So that's definitely a nice error coin. With, yeah, and the date has also got some weakness. How much is that one? $20. Okay, then we've got other ones. So most of them are actually quite common, and they're fairly common. How many coins do we have for sale? 149, so not as many as 1938, considering the mintage is actually quite higher. So basically, yeah, just go to eBay, just check out whatever is on there. And then you can also look at sold items. Okay, yeah, so a good one you'll be paying about $5, $10 to $10. If you want to pay less than $5, obviously it's going to be in a lower grade. And yep, most of these are pretty good. None of them are error coins, so obviously people probably don't have as much money. This one is 946, 947. Okay, so here we've got have an error. That doesn't look like an error. Let's have a look. No, I reckon someone's just got another coin and smacked it on top. And that's the actual remedy of a coin. Doesn't look like a double strike. Anyway, just be careful. You know what an error is. Obviously, that's not it. Anyway, so I hope this helps you with your pre-decimal coins and what you can find. Just remember, get a few coins. And if you get a few coins, make sure you do a study of them, because we need more information about these pre-decimal coins that you can find. Anyway, thank you very much and have an awesome coin and banknote collecting time. Thank you and goodbye.